oh my god, it's so broken in doubles type things that I see in doubles. It's typically Cloud just like naring back and forth and then like up being or something. It's so dumb. Like, Cloud is so good in doubles. He's worse than Incineroar. Maybe, honestly. He might low-key be better than Incineroar. But they're both definitely super top tier. Like, I've seen mediocre Clouds just do so well in doubles because he literally has everything you want. He's also super safe on shield still, so it's not like his offense isn't even like, oh, I'm just gonna try to be offensive and then oops, I got punished. Like, no, he's just gonna be safe. He doesn't even need his partner to help him. But that does mean he gets to overextend more with his really strong moves like Cross Slash. Cross Slash can also lock people in shield, and then your partner can come support them or like support you by like also pressuring the shield afterwards so you don't get punished out of shield. It is so good. Like, Cloud is so good in doubles. He's so good in doubles. And of course, he can just run back, and if your like partners like a zoner are able to keep people out, he just gets limit all the time in this. It's so crazy. He's so good. Peach is kind of awkward in doubles. Like, I definitely think Peach gets worse in doubles because she's like super broken in singles mostly, and like her super long combos don't necessarily work for doubles. Mostly, honestly, it's not even because like, oh, but your partner can go save them. It's because the damage multiplier being off means that all of the hits done for her combos is very slightly off all the time, which is really hard to deal with. So you're not able to do your very consistent combos. Like, you can do like nair, down tilt, up air, or whatever. She's good at finishing team combos because she has that up B, right? Anyone that has like a vertical up B like that is always going to be good at finishing team combos. But I think Peach is just like a little too slow to be in the super highest tier without the reward of like something insane. Like, Incineroar is going to kill people at 50 and can revenge his teammates' stuff. Like, if his teammate has a projectile, you just revenge it, and you're always going to have revenge, basically, like, the entire game, which is insane. Peach has some good stuff, but she's a little slow, so she's not great at disrupting, like, a team combo that her opponent, or that her teammate is in. She's really good at saving her opponent because of that up B, and because of float, because of up air, so she's one of the better savers in the game. But I think that I think she's really good, but I do not think she's in the upper echelon of doubles. I think that the players that, like, the good Peach players in doubles, like Mudace, are just good at doubles. Like, Mudace is crazy at doubles, because I've teamed with him a couple times. This was granted in Smash 4, and that was when he was still, like, a newer player, and he was insane in doubles. He was so good. So, definitely, I think very strong character in doubles, but not, like, the cream of the crop, basically. Ganondorf. So, Ganondorf gets a lot better in doubles. Actually, he might be better than Greninja. He's probably a little... he kills so well. So one of the most important things about doubles is having kill moves, because it doesn't matter how much damage you can do. If you can't solid out a kill in doubles, that can lead to so much, because it leads to you not having, like, someone have to take a stock, or it's not going to disrupt the stock flow. And Ganon kills all the time. And again, most team comps aren't edge guarding. Again, specifically like Steve will, Game & Watch will, Pika will, but for the most part, people aren't edge guarding in doubles because you would rather just play a 2v1 on the stage. So again, Ganon's bad recovery isn't going to be as much of a liability, and that dude murders every single person ever. His big reads can be so good in doubles. It is really, like, he's scary as hell in doubles consistently. Like, I've never been, like, again, I play Pika, I backer him, and I kill him. If it's not me, if I'm playing Brawler, I have no idea what to do versus his character in doubles. It's so scary. It's so difficult to approach him, because if you're wrong, you're just going to take so much damage. And of course, like, he does so much damage, which means you don't need long team combos with him. It's like, oh, opponent does like throw into move, into back air, into move, into up air, and you're at like 85 because Ganon does so much damage. He's scary as hell. He's so scary. Sonic. So Sonic, in my opinion, is in the bottom of this tier. So the thing about Sonic in singles, right, is he is really hard to approach, and he gets to control the tempo of the game in a defensive manner. Sonic in doubles does a similar thing, but the thing is, he lets his teammate just go forward, and then if anything happens to them, he just spins in there. He's so fast, he can disrupt any team combo so easily. Of course, he has a good disadvantage, so you're not really gonna like super combo him very hard. He has good combos. Of course, they're a little bit worse in doubles because the damage multipliers and stuff don't work, but he's also one of the characters that can just edge guard people. So if you're having one of those characters like Incineroar, like Ganon, like Falcon, that are like being very scary, he can definitely just spin them and edge guard them pretty easily. And of course, he can like hit someone on one side of the stage and then zoom back to the other side of the stage to help a 2v1 or help disrupt if the opponent is hitting your team partner. Sonic is definitely one of the best characters in doubles. He's just worse than he is in singles, because in singles he is at minimum top 2, I think number 1 at the moment. And in doubles he's like 10, 8, something like that. So he's very good. For some reason, all the Sonics team with each other, and I think that's like a bad team comp. But like Sonic plus other good character is like insane. Plus he has 2 good throws for doubles, which are specifically his back throw, because it takes a long time, so it's very easy to combo into. And then his down throw is one of those like Rob down throw stuff like that, where you're just like, oh, team partner can kill, and you just murder people. Fox. So here's the thing. I don't know if Fox is good in doubles or Light is really good, because he's the only Fox that plays doubles, because Japan events don't have doubles. I don't know how good Kaninabe is, or I don't know how good Passeriman is, and I don't know any other Fox that plays doubles. But similar to Sonic, he's very fast, does a ton of damage, very easy to do stuff with. His combos are pretty simple. He, of course, has laser to just like back up and stall. He has a good recovery that sometimes takes a little bit, but generally he's fine. Again, his recovery is like better than characters like Ganon, Falcon, and Cinnamoroar, and like those characters end up being fine. So Fox is like definitely going to be fine unless you're like just hard focusing on the Fox to kill him off stage. He just does so much damage. He is crazy fast, and he's able to kill really easily because he just like dash up across the stage and up smash if your opponent gets a grab or something like that. Sorry, if your team partner gets a grab. So yeah, Fox is really, really good. I don't know where he's in this tier. I don't know if this tier is going to be ordered at the end of all things, but I think Fox is definitely in this tier. He's just like too fast. He's very squishy, so if you're playing against a heavy kill team comp, it can be scary. Like if you're playing against a Ganon, or like an Incineroar, or, you know, Steve has Diamond, it can be really, really scary to play Fox in doubles, because you will just straight up die at like 70 or 80% consistently. You can do the same thing kind of, or you just do so much damage that like your amount of like openings per kill is like super low if you have a Fox on your team. I was just watching my tier list from 6 years ago, and I can't believe Merawr used to be the worst character. He was bad before. A lot of his stuff got buffed. Ken. I honestly don't have enough experience with the Shotos. I don't know how good they are in doubles. There are very few Shoto players, because all the Shoto players that started in this game are carried by auto turnaround, so it's really hard to know how good. I'm gonna put Ryu probably in the same area. Ryu's probably a little better than Ken, but like inherently I think they would be good, right? Because you have cancelable tilts, you have kill up Bs. Like I definitely think they get worse for sure. Not all of the, I think, well technically they all get worse. I think Kazuya is still very good in doubles. He's just weird. But like, I don't know if they're down here or up here, because again, like in theory, they just like mash aerials on shield, and they can do like aerials into focus, and they can be really tricky, and they still do a lot of damage, but like they're really awkward because you have to like do your movements different because you don't have auto turnaround. So the character just functions entirely differently, and I don't think any of the Shoto players are good enough to show it, because most of the Shoto players that played like Ryu in Smash 4 when he played without auto turnaround don't play Ryu in this game, or they don't play the game. So I think probably around here, again, maybe in the bottom of the green tier, but like they are awkward. I'm sure they're fine. They definitely get worse is the thing. So yeah, I will say probably I'm just gonna go over all the fighting game characters now, because while we're here we might as well, because it's similar things. I'll put Terry. Terry's in this tier because he gets Go. And, you know, Buster Wolf and Power Geyser are good moves. He just has like random burst specials that are much better. He's way better at disrupting his, you know, if he's better at disrupting the opponents because he has Crack Shoot. He's better at being safe just because he has like consistent damage, but like his combos are a little worse because unless you're going away from the opponent all the time, it's a little hard to like not get punished for doing things like Crack Shoot or doing things like Power Dunk. But I definitely think he's better than these two because he sometimes will kill you at 60 because he has Buster Wolf, and someone goes, oh, low hitting move, and then he just goes and kills them. So yeah, definitely better, still not like super good, definitely worse. And then with Kazuya, I will put Kazuya in the tier up here. It's similar to Terry, except he still has a bunch of invincibility. You know, his turnaround sometimes doesn't work super well anyway. And he has electric, and electric is anyone can combo off of electric, whether it's him or his teammate. And then most importantly, probably he gets rage drive. Rage drive in doubles is insanely good. because you are forced to shield a lot in doubles or like move in really awkward ways, but most of the time shield. And so he's able to just run up and kill you at 65 or 70. That's crazy. I've seen some Kazuya stuff, and he's pretty good in doubles. Again, he's not like super broken. He might be worse than he is in singles, but again, I think Kazuya's overrated in singles in general. But I think just like electric is just so good, and you do electric nair, and then your opponent or your teammate can literally just be there charging a smash attack. So it's like electric nair, like up smash or something like that. Kazuya is way better in doubles than the other three, because like you also just can't approach him, right? Because if he's just like standing there and you can't approach him like you would, like you can't like section off into 2 1v1s because he'll just electric everything you do. And then in 2v1s, he just has so much invincibility that it's really awkward to like pin him down, and electric doesn't really have a lot of lag, right? You go like electric, electric, electric. So he can electric one side, and if you know your teammates were coordinated, they're not going in at the same exact time, so they're like staggering the pressure. So he can literally do electric and then like roll away, or electric and then like up B to just like hit people and get out of the way. So definitely better than, he's definitely the best of the fighting game characters, but he's not as good as he is in singles for sure. Let's go random. Pit's probably good in doubles. I don't see a lot of Pits play doubles, but I can't imagine Pit's bad in doubles, right? He's solid, he's fast, he has Nair and Fair, which are good for team combos. He has Up Air, which is a good finalizer for team combos. He has Dash Attack, which is a great disrupt. He has Arrows, which can both help save his opponent, disrupt the opponents, disrupt their recoveries. He's probably going to be... I think this is about the right spot for him right now. I can't imagine anything wrong with him in doubles, but I just don't think he's not like egregiously crazy like these other characters that are going to be in the top. Like, I think he's probably better than Pika in doubles, but like he's just solid, right? And he has good killing overall. He has kill confirms. He can help, like, you know, it's good at killing with your teammate. And the thing is, he has a reflector with his down B, and he has the ability to just be like, hi, this is a scramble situation. We're all kind of in the same spot. No, and you just down B, right? So I think that's a big thing, is just being able to be like, hi, fuck all this, and just get out of the way. I think that's really, really good. Because not a lot of characters can do that without putting themselves at risk, and Pit barely puts himself at risk with Orbiters. Sephiroth. I don't know. I haven't seen Sephiroth that much in doubles. I know Wizzy and Ned used to team, but also, no offense to Wizzy, because I know he's in chat, y'all didn't do super good, but that's not your fault. It might not even be Ned's fault. It's just Sephiroth's kind of awkward, right? He has slow hitboxes. He has good team combos, right? His Nair and his Fair are good for teams. Of course, if you can finish a combo with up B, like, that's crazy, right? Because you're gonna like drag people away and it's gonna murder people super early. But like Wing disappears and gets got at awkward times that aren't correlated with yours. We got a lot of type 8s. Yeah, but you're a win doubles player. You are a win doubles player, okay? So not winning doubles, like if you don't get top 3, I consider that either you flopped, which is pretty rare, or your teammate's not good enough. But yeah, I think Sephiroth's probably honestly like down here, but like he's good. Like he's perfectly fine in dubs. It's just, he's not like broken. It's kind of like him in singles. He's like, oh, it's good for specific matchups, it's good for specific things. He has some stuff, but he doesn't have like enough. Yeah, I think down here is a fair assessment. Random character, I'm just like going here and like grabbing a random character. Puff. Puff is so good in dubs. Also, do you in chat, do you say Puff or do you say Jigs? We used to say Jigs back in the Melee days, but I think people just say Puff nowadays, which is kind of crazy. Like no one says Jigs anymore. But yeah, Jigglypuff is insane in doubles. Obviously, she's one of the edge guarders. You can't really interrupt her combos unless you're really, really fast on the ground. So you're just going to, you can hit people off stage and just murder them, right? You're never going to die off stage. You will almost always be able to save your opponent, or sorry, save your teammate, which is really, really good. You're a light, but at the same time, you have rest, so it doesn't really matter. And then your opponent can hit you out of rest and lag, so you're totally fine. I don't know if she's at the bottom of this tier or the top of this tier. She has good comboing throws as well. She can also throw people away, but like down throw is really good for killing. Of course, if her teammate does something that just puts someone anywhere near a rest, she's gonna just rest and kill people at 50. So like she dies so much less often than any opponent that she has. Puff is terrifying to fight against. So I would probably put her in this tier, because if you are playing against a Puff, you literally have to entirely change the way you play the game, which I think makes you, it deserves that you are deserved to be put in the top tier. I think that logic makes sense. Isabelle's probably fine in dubs. I can't imagine Isabelle being bad in doubles, but I don't see them often. Of course, if you're great with specific teammates, great with specific teammates, if someone has a projectile that you can pocket and it doesn't affect them, then you're going to have a bunch of zoning, which is really, really nice, right? Like you grab Me Gunner stuff, you grab Samus stuff, that's going to be very useful. She's able to control the air a lot. Honestly, low key, she might be here. You're able to control the ground because of your down B. You are able to do a lot of... Yeah, I mean, her recovery's a little slow, but I think she would be better than Villager. I think Villager... Oh, but Villager has Bowling Ball. I definitely think they're pretty good in dubs. They just have a lot of control and a lot of... It's awkward to approach them, right? Because you're not worried about traditional hitboxes. So, yeah, I mean, you're good with zoners because you can yoink their zoning. You're good with, like... Even a character like Steve, because you can, like, keep people out. Having the command grab's really nice. Yeah, I just think that, like, a lot of Isabel's tools are really good. Of course, having her jab is crazy, because you can just jab, and, like, wait for her teammate to get there, and then they throw out a kill move. Just really strong. I think just, like, very strong in general. I can't imagine, like, an obvious flaw for Isabel in doubles, besides, like, she doesn't have super good kill moves. But, like, up air's fine. Fishing rod's good at killing. And of course, if you can, dude, like imagine like hitting someone into the Lloyd rocket and then someone like with a better up air than you just like jumps up there and kills. Like, dude, imagine just like, I think her down B into me brawler up B would straight up kill it like 20% before the down B hits. So if you have one of those type of characters like Mario, Brawler, Corrin, Peach, like you're just going to be killing people off the top if you ever hit that down B. And of course, the more you have to keep track of in doubles, the harder it is to just like play the game. So Snake. So here's the thing about Snake. Snake used to be top 3 in doubles, uncontested. Maybe top 2, maybe top 1 in doubles, pre-DLC. But one of the big things about doubles is how long you take to recover. And I feel like Snake taking so long at disadvantage all the time and getting blown up all the time isn't as good as it used to be. He does have C4, which is broken in doubles. Stickies in doubles are broken. But I don't know, maybe me and NVIDIA are just getting unlucky a lot, but his stickies on me are falling off all the time when I'm trying to do team combos. It is frustrating recently. I still think he's very good in doubles, but like, you know, if you ask me a year and a half ago how good Snake is in doubles, I'm like, oh, he's like top 3 still. But he's not, because I feel like he also has rough matchups in doubles with a lot of the very good doubles characters, like Palu, like Cloud, Incineroar, Game & Watch. Even Steve can be a problem, because they just like throw out a bunch of kill moves, and it's really hard to keep up in the damage trade. But of course, he has very strong killing. Grenades are really obnoxious to deal with in doubles. C4 is broken to deal with in doubles. Like it's so stupidly good when it works. But I think because of the RNG nature of C4, I don't want to put him super high, because when things fall off, it literally just doesn't, like, you like the teammate dies, and you know it can be so hard to like in general. Snake is hard, but I feel like it's even harder in doubles. And I feel like the reward is hope that you run away from all of the characters that are going to be at the top of this tier and never ever get hit ever. C4 plus healing is so good. Yeah, Snake Ness is a good team. Meta Knight. I would say Meta Knight's probably in this tier somewhere. Meta Knight is a very, you know, obviously you think of him as a character and you go, okay, well, he's gonna just be doing his own thing in comboing. It's like, first off, edge guarding in doubles is very important. Second off, you do have the ability to get those solo combos if your opponent's able to keep them away, which is really good because you don't have to worry about team combos. Third off, his team combos are good because he has Nair and he has back air. He has back air drag down, so he can reposition himself and reposition the combos in ways that are very nice and flexible for his different teammates. Then he has the combo ender in terms of up B, or honestly, in terms of side B. His side B is a really good combo ender because you can drag people up. It takes a long time. And if you have a second character that is also a vertical killer, like I'm imagining doing things like throw combo into Meta Knight. Meta Knight nairs. Person does a move back to Meta Knight and he just goes side B and rides them up, and then they just go jump, double jump, up B, and it just will kill like every character in the game. I think Meta Knight is honestly an underrated and underused character in doubles. I think he's insane in doubles. He's probably like here, but it's just, I don't know how many Meta Knight players are playing dubs. He was better in Smash 4 because his tornado was broken in that game, like for doubles specifically. But I think he's very good. I think he's very, very solid in doubles. Boop, any character. K. Rool. I think K. Rool's about here. He's a little bit of an awkward one, right? Because he has a bunch of armor, which is nice because people can't just, you know, run into him and attack him like the other traditional heavies. However, your armor breaks. So if you aren't careful or you're put in a bad situation, you can literally just break your belly armor a lot. Of course, it's hard to edge guard him. he can end combos with his up air, which is incredibly strong. Of course, if you get like a lingering grab like a Rob or, you know, Puff or Sonic or something like that, he's going to just run up and smack you with forward smash, which is really, really good. Berry moves are just very good in doubles in general, which he has like down throw and down tilt. I don't think he's up here though, just because I feel like his projectiles get worse in doubles. Unless you are running double zoner comp, like someone's jumping and like attacking, like doing things with like Min, or like she's using her arms and stuff like that's happening. Because I can imagine his Nair is good for team combos, Fair is good for team combos, but I just don't know how he plays in neutral, right? And I feel like he can't be super passive because like his burst options aren't good enough. But also he has like dash attack. I think he's probably better than Ganon because it does a similar thing, but like has armor and stuff. But like Ganon, I don't know, that's weird. But yeah, I would definitely put K. Rool maybe like the top of this tier, probably a little bit better than Ganon. I think he does similar things, but just not like, he's not crazy, but I can see him being good, and especially again with specific teammates, I think he would be incredibly threatening. That's the fun thing about doubles. It's like, oh, like the character might be bad, but if you have the good team comp, then you're gonna be fine. And because Peanut just rated me, I'm gonna talk about Little Mac. Little Mac's up here. He's terrifying in doubles. Obviously he's a big X factor because he will also just die. But like having frame moment armor is nice. Having really fast tilts and jabs and trample and super armor is going to be nice. But having no aerials is a problem because he can't really get traditional team combos because you have to jump in order to do those. So unless he's ending the combo with side B or up B, you can't really do anything about it. So like traditionally you're not going to be good. So maybe he's like the top of this tier because like if he's playing against or playing with another character for a character that has really good air control, like a Palu or a Steve or a Cloud, then like it would be really good. And of course KO Punch, huge X factor, right? It's going to be really, really good in dubs. And of course you can get saved in your recovery. That's one of the things also that Sonic is really good at, is he can just spring and help his people recover. But I think Little Mac, it's one of those things where he's just really scary, but like you can just kind of kill him off stage. And it really depends on what comps he's playing against, right? I think if he's playing against like an Incineroar-based team, he's probably fine. If he's playing, you know, the really toxic like Me, Gunner, Steve teams that we've been seeing recently, or like Double Game and Watch, like he's not doing anything. Honestly, I haven't seen a lot of Diddy in doubles, so I don't know. I do think he's obviously worse than singles because the amount of control that he has in doubles is significantly less because you aren't, you know, it's not just you and your opponent. Like if you're turtling with shield and banana in your hand, it doesn't really matter that much because your team or your opponents can just be attacking your teammate. I definitely don't think he's like down here bad, but like he a lot of people consider him super top tier. I don't. I consider him the top of high tier, but I think at best he's like the bottom of like the high tier, like the bottom of this tier. But I think he's probably more around here. Because I do think that he's really awkward. Banana's less good in doubles because it's too chaotic, and the other opponent can also save him from getting hit by Banana by like throwing them or something or hitting them with a weak move. So it's not just like Banana and teammate smash attack. Haha, it's not that simple, right? Monkey Flip is crazy though. Monkey Flip is broken in doubles. Monkey Flip latch on, Monkey Flip command grab, jump is like top 10 moves in doubles. But that's like most of what he has. I mean, he can just do normal stuff, I guess. Maybe he's here. Monkey Flip Jump is like fucked up. Like it's actually insane. Like Monkey Flip Jump is so good. I'm remembering, maybe I'm just like Smash 4 Diddy Kong teaming with MVD, like nostalgia braining. But like Monkey Flip Jump is so insane. So insane. Also, if your teammate is good with Banana, that would help. Maybe they can take it. But I don't know. He's bottom here, maybe like slightly better than Isabelle. But like, this problem is he doesn't really kill in doubles. He's not really a killing character, so we would need to be teamed with a double character, with a good killing character. But like, I feel like if you are, you're gonna be fine. I just don't know. I really haven't seen Diddy in dubs very often. I mean, I guess Beastly and MVD team now, because I don't go to anything, so you know. MVD teams Beastly a lot. Is that fair, Dakpo? We haven't done a super broken character in a while, so I'm going to do one of those, which is Aegis. This character is so stupid in doubles. So ridiculously stupid in doubles. They can do anything they want, and they kill you so early, and their specials are annoying, and they're really good at team combos, and just it's just everything, like everything all the time, and it is so hard to literally do anything against this character because they're either so fast, or you have to respect side B, or you have to respect giant hitboxes, or they're just gonna run up to you and nair you if they're Mithra. It is so hard. The only thing is they're not super safe, so if they are super aggressive and their teammate isn't right behind them to back them up, which it's hard to do because they're super fast, they can get punished and they can get thrown out of the way, which can be a problem. Like, that's why I think Cloud is still better. It's like Cloud's team combos are overall better, and he is safe still. But I do think that, like, Aegis is so broken in doubles. I don't know if Cloud's better. It might be this for now, but I definitely think they are the top 3 characters so far of who I've talked about. It's so not fun to fight against Pyra Mythra because they just get to literally do whatever they want the entire game, and you can barely do anything about it. You can't really edgeguard them because it's doubles, and it's just so hard. It's just so hard to deal with this character. Random character, Falco. I'll say Falco's probably here in this tier somewhere. He's probably a little bit worse than Fox because of the fact that Fox's combos are very fast. So in general in doubles, you want combos to be very fast and effective unless you're comboing with your teammate. But most of Falco's combo moves are kind of slow, other than up air specifically, because like Fair is a very long multi-hit, and by the time that move is done, you will be hitting the Falco. Right? Same thing with Nair. Nair is a very slow multi-hit move. So even if the team combo is good, if anyone's there to even remotely interrupt, they will be able to hit the Falco. Whereas Fox is just like up air, up air, up air. I did 50. I'm running away. Whereas Falco's like, oh, I like Fox can literally do 3 up airs, around 3 up airs, and the time it takes Falco to do forward air, fast fall. Around that. Like full hop, fair, fast fall, back to the ground. But like when it works, it works. I just think that the slow moves definitely don't help. It's kind of like Greninja, except Falco's going to be better in doubles because he has a reflector, he has an interrupting laser, and he does just have simple kill confirms that you don't need a teammate to help with. So like that's insane. Ice Climbers. I don't know if the Ice Climbers are in the bottom tier or here, because I don't think they're as bad as everyone thinks, but like they're not good. But, like, they're still solid damage. Like, their damage output's still really good. So, I don't know. I don't think they're as bad as DDD. So, I'll put them here for now. And if I end up feeling like this tier is better, I'll put them there. But I think Ice Climbers is, like, fine in dubs. Like, again, they're not good. You shouldn't play this character in doubles. But I definitely don't think they're, like, as bad as a lot of other characters. Because, like, obviously, you're not going to be able to do your grab combos, right? Like, so, like, that damage output's not going to exist. But you still do have, like dash attack up air, which is still going to be really fast and good. You have back air, you have nair, you have squall to like disrupt. Like you have plenty of good things with this character. Obviously you separate. Nana's going to die more frequently, but also like, is she? I don't know. It's hard because like people mess up killing Nana in 1v1 and there's literally nothing stopping them from killing her. Whereas now you have Popo and the teammate and hitting your own teammate when you're trying to get to Nana. That can be a problem. So I think Ice Climbers aren't as bad as people think, but they're just not good. Right? Like I feel like a lot of the bad characters get better. So like relative, like they're gonna be like bottom 5 or something. But I don't think like it's really hard to be bad in doubles. Like I really think DDD is like the worst character in doubles. For sure. Pick a random one. Game & Watch. Game & Watch is so far I think the best character we've talked about in doubles. He invalidates too many positions that it just becomes like there are so many unwinnable positions when Game & Watch is here. First off, he can edge guard. Or his up air might be the single best doubles move in the game that like a character can do by themselves and doesn't need support. Up air is so broken. You have up B, you have bucket, you have like your teammate can fill up bucket, which I know is less powerful, but you still have bucket there. He can edge guard. Chef is like, you just slow down. Like if you're playing like with Game & Watch and a different zoner that needs to like charge a projectile like Samus or something, you just Chef and opponents literally can't approach it because Chef is one of the stupidest moves that they designed in this game. Double Game Watch is one of the most toxic teams ever. It's so annoying. I literally don't. The strat for Game & Watch is hope you kill him at 40 with a true combo, because if you can't, then you literally can't do anything against this character. It is so annoying. The up B itself is so hectic. You can never be comfortable. And then, of course, he can just random just 9 you, which they actually will do in doubles. And, of course, his kill potential in general is really good. So if his opponent has a good kill, like a throw, like a setup throw, it's like, oh, setup throw into forward smash or into up smash or into down smash. He has down smash into teammate kill. Like, he has so many kill moves. Bomb is so hard to deal with. He just, like, slows the game down and controls so much space that it's, like, so hard to deal with. So hard to deal with. Yeah, Game Watch is insane in doubles. He's, like, he's not the best doubles character, but he's up there. Let's go. Boop. Dr. Mario. Low-key, Dr. Mario's kind of good in dubs. He's kind of good in dubs. He hits so hard, and it'll be really hard to edgeguard him with most characters. Like, again, characters that can jump out there, like Sonic, Nikita, Cloud, Game & Watch, Pika, like, they all go out there. But a lot of characters aren't going to go out there to edgeguard him, and he murders people. He is so strong. He has a Reflect, which is always nice. Pill is a really good approaching projectile. It's a really good annoying projectile to deal with. He has armor with his down B. He just has so much killing. Like, he's one of the best characters at killing in doubles, which is going to be very valuable. I think he's really, really scary in doubles. Of course, he doesn't have the mobility of stuff that, like, you know, it's still worse than Mario. He's still really good in dubs. Like, compared to, like, singles, he's, like, down here, obviously. But, like, in dubs, he's really good and scary. Like, I'm not comfortable when I fight. Literally, me and MVD fought, I believe it was Sonics and Taikei or Sonics and Ken, and we had beat them the last time with Double Sonic, and Ken literally just went Dr. Mario, and it was like just as scary. Another character, Sora. I don't know. I haven't seen Sora much in doubles. I don't remember Kamame playing doubles, even though I'm sure he did. I'd probably say Sora is like the bottom of this tier, because he has like solid moves, right? He has his annoying projectiles, which can slow down the game. He has a killing up B, which is always nice. He has decent combos with his teammate because of back air. His moves last a long time with Nair, but also he controls so much space around that it's really hard to punish him even when he is doing stuff. I think he's a little slow to like help his teammate. I think he's a little slow to recover, even if he's going to recover, which can make his teammates have some issues when it comes to, you know, staying in the 2v2 or like helping in the 2v1. So maybe he's down here. I could be wrong. I just really don't remember seeing Sora. And obviously you're not going to get like your crazy combos, but I don't think you need to do that in doubles because you just kind of do like Nair fair, and then your opponent can get the combo afterwards. And like the projectile's nice, the side B is nice for interrupting, but I think he's like kind of awkward. I think he would need very good teammates. Palu. She's somewhere up here. I don't know exactly where relative to all these characters. Palu is broken in doubles. She's broken in doubles. She's so good in doubles. She's really fast. She has amazing aerial. She has amazing killing. Up smash is like the second best move in doubles. Like I talked about up air being the best move in doubles potentially. Up smash is the other one because it's literally any back throw or any throw that throws you in a direction that isn't straight up into up smash. Easy killing. Nair is insane for dubs. She's really fast. She has invincible moves. She has projectiles that are really hard to deal with if you're not paying attention solely to Palu. So if like you're fighting in like two separate 1v1s, Palu can just turn around, like hit the opponent off stage, and then turn around and side B, and then will be like a great assist when it comes to that angle. Of course, she can warp and just like get places really fast. She can auto reticle to interrupt. She's insane. She might be just like better than Aegis in doubles. I don't know because her recovery is also better, so she's not even a little bit liable in those positions. And she has good combo grabs, right? She has down throw. She has like really easy team combos, and then she ends with her amazing up air. It's just really good at juggling for characters that have like just trying to get at his advantage, like even against like Game & Watch and like Peach and you know stuff that like Falcon does, but like better. Like Palu's so good in doubles. Like I don't know what comp does well versus her other than like Steve, but even then like Steve in doubles doesn't do. I don't know. Mega Man. Mega Man's probably down here in doubles. I think that his gameplay just doesn't work as well for doubles. Like in doubles, you end up doing more so like Metal Blade and like fair back air, down air, up air stuff. But like your tilt game doesn't really work super well. You do have up tilt for killing, which is nice. But like the whole thing just doesn't work as well. Again, he's probably fine. I haven't seen Peanut play doubles. Maybe he's good at it. I don't remember. I haven't seen MPG play doubles. It's kind of awkward just in general. And that's literally the name of the tier. Like Mega Man is just awkward in doubles because like his entire kit like doesn't function the same way. Like Leaf Shield is worse and pellets are worse, and he can't really have the same type of setups he does in singles, but also he has a projectile downer that kills people. His fair and his back air are just strong and pretty decent for team combos and stuff like that. So I don't know. Maybe he's here, but I think he's like awkward and I haven't seen it enough. Robin. The thing about doubles majors or the thing about doubles at majors is doubles isn't doubles at majors doesn't mean it's a doubles major, if that makes sense. Like, if they top 8 like Supernova or Genesis or one of those where like everyone's going, but like there are so many specific people that are just like so good at doubles that if they're not there, it basically doesn't feel like an actual doubles tournament. Like, if Leo's not there, if Spargo's not there, if Onin's not there, if at this point Lol Yoshi's not there. Oh yeah, people on the Lol Yoshi team, I guess that's the thing, I think. But like, if Dark Wizzy's not there, like there are so many, oh, these are just the doubles players, like Louis Money, Karama. So it's awkward, right? It's like they top 8'd at doubles at Cavalier Clash. It's like, okay, who was there for doubles? I don't know. It's different, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, Robin. I think Robin's pretty good in doubles. Obviously, you lose your kill potential, which isn't great, but like your kill potential is insane. Really good at comboing with the teammate. Really good at killing. Projectiles that can be really obnoxious. If arc fires on the ground, it just kind of slows people down, which is really nice. I feel like losing your tools isn't as big of a deal in doubles, ironically, because you can stand behind your teammate and like do your like sword fairs and stuff to like get, or like your iron tools to get your moves back faster, which is really nice. So I think that Robin is like overall pretty good in doubles. Like, not great, not fantastic, because you do lose your tools and it's a little bit weird, and if you lose your jab, you're like screwed. But like, definitely better than in singles, I think. Inkling. I think Inkling is very underrated in doubles. So the thing about Inkling in doubles is obviously they're not a killing character. If they get specific things, they can, right? But like up throw upper is going to be weird in doubles. General killing for Inkling's not great. However, Ink in doubles is insane. Ink in doubles is so crazy because you take more damage from both people. So if your opponents have Ink on them because of Roller, because of Neutral B, because of Splat Bomb, they're just gonna explode. It is crazy how much damage, and by extension, there's more killing on those characters, especially with teammates. Like, Ink is so crazy in doubles, and slowing both of your opponents down with side B on the ground makes it so that it's so awkward if you're not playing against a zoning comp for them to ever approach you. I think this character is super underrated in doubles. Honestly, probably like the top of this tier right now. I think Inkling is very well positioned in doubles. They just like can't kill by themselves, but they just need a killing character. And there's so many killing characters that like that's totally fine. Ink is so dumb in doubles. Ink is insane in doubles. Corrin. Corrin's broken in doubles. Obviously, I know a lot of people don't know this because Shattuck is not, like, the best Corrin is Shattuck, and Shattuck is not particularly good at doubles because he didn't really play it. But like, Corrin's broken in doubles. You have killing up B. Killing up B is always going to be nice. You have really good juggling. You have really solid team combo moves with Nair and forward air. You just have everything you want. Like, everything that this character has is what you want in doubles other than speed. But like, the speed barely even matters because you can just like interrupt with a billion other things. And like, you're just gonna kill. This is just a killing comp, right? Like, if you're playing like insert character and Corrin, it's like hit up B, and like that's all you're doing, right? And obviously then you have the safety of things like back air, and pin is really good, and forward smash is really good, and like there are so many really good aspects about Corrin. Like, she's not like super broken in doubles. She's not like the upper echelon of this tier. She'll be at the bottom of this tier. She's so good in doubles. Like, Corrin is so good in doubles. It's insane. I think Shattuck and Neo actually top 8'd Supernova, and Shattuck's not good at doubles. That's how broken Corrin is in doubles. That team, like, Corrin's just so good in doubles that it doesn't even matter. But I remember Dark Wizzy and Shattuck teaming when it was Stride Boys, and that was somehow bad because Shattuck doesn't know what he's doing in doubles. Pichu. I think Pichu's in this tier somewhere. Pichu's a killing character, right? He's gonna murder people off stage. Thunder is broken in doubles for both Pika and Pichu because it's like a really good, like, oh, I hit them too high, kill them. Pichu's Thunder doesn't work as well, so it's not as useful in that regard. But he has great combo moves, right? His Nair and his Fair are really good for combos. He does a ton of damage. He's able to kill people, but he also dies at 37. Dying at 37 kind of sucks. Like, if you get grabbed into Palutena charges up smash, you're gonna die at literally like 40 before the hit, which sucks. That's not fun. But I think he's like better than people think he is in doubles. But he definitely gets outshone by this boy, Pika. And you know what? Again, if you asked me a year and a half ago, I would say Pika's in this tier somewhere. I don't think he is anymore. I think Pikachu is good with very specific, like, he's broken with very specific teammates. But the biggest flaw of Pika is something I've talked about with Falco, right? Where his moves take too long. They're good when they work if you don't have someone with you, but like forward air and back air simply take so long to do. So like, and because you don't have, like, he was better in doubles in Smash 4 because he had Nair, right? So I would just be able to go like, oh, someone threw him into me, Nair, and then you would be able to you know, combo back and forth. You don't have that in this game, so you have to do things like back air and forward air. And like you can down air, I guess, but like down air you might accidentally get the spike or something like that. It's not super good. He, of course, has great synergy with a lot of the top tier characters, right? Like Pika Snake's really good, Pika Corn's really good. Anyone that hits up, I can always thunder. Pikachu's also one of the best characters in the game at saving characters because you can just run off stage and jump and thunder, and then if they just are able to get to where that bolt will come down, they're saved. He has quick attack, he has up air, he has a good recovery. He's one of the best edge guarding characters in doubles, which is really nice because you're like, he's very specifically good against teams that have Cloud, Incin, characters that like don't want to be off stage. Like a lot of the heavies, it's just like, oh, like Pika eats those characters up for breakfast, but I don't think he is good in every team. Like all these characters, it doesn't matter who you're teaming with. Just you can literally mix and match any of these two characters, and they're going to be fine in doubles. Whereas Pika like needs a little bit more specificity in terms of teammates. But of course, he's really good at being patient, right? He's really good at camping. He's really hard to hit. He has quick attack for disrupts. Like he's a very good character in doubles. He might be the bottom character in this tier, but I don't think he is, at the very least with the characters here currently, in their level. Because he's also not like a great killing character. It's basically just thunder and edge guards is how he kills. Like when me and MBD team, like MBD's getting most of our kills unless I'm edge guarding people. So Byleth. I don't know. My gut tells me Byleth would be here. I haven't seen Byleth play much in doubles, even though I know Leo, but I feel like Leo played Joker in doubles even when he was a Byleth main, because Joker's broken in doubles. But Byleth seems like he'd be pretty okay. You are able to combo back and forth with Fair, Bear, Nair at some level. Obviously, it's a little lingering, so it's not the best for that. But it's still good. He has good killing, so if someone gets like a grab, he's just gonna like forward smash people and kill them at 35. I feel like Tether is really interesting when it comes to combo extension because someone hits someone up on stage and he just goes, yoink, I'm gonna grab you down, and then like the combo can continue, which is really interesting. I wouldn't say he's probably like better in this tier, like he's probably like more like here. But I definitely don't think he's down here because I think even though he's a little slow, he's just like, he's still too powerful. And it's still like ranged powerfulness. So like that's always really good. But I do think he's not in this tier for sure. Let's go here. Lucario. People don't play Lucario in this game, and thank God. I hate Lucario in doubles. Anubis is so dumb. You run off, you get more aura, and then he's just terrifying for the entire game. He will murder every character. He's so strong and he's so fast and he has a good projectile and he's able to control space, and it's so... like, I don't know. Again, I haven't played against Lucario in this game because there's 2.5 Lucario players and one of them is banned. Thank God, because when Mars just decided with his mediocre, like, I don't want to insult Mars because he was a great player and he was really good in Smash 4. His Lucario in particular was fine. It was a fine secondary. It was not nearly as good as his Zero Suit, and he would pick Lucario in doubles, and you couldn't fucking beat him. Like, him and Zanotto in doubles was the most obnoxious thing, because he just runs off stage, and then you get monkey flip forward smashed and die at 50, and I hated it. And, like, Lucario still does similar things in this game, because his aura is the same, and he's basically, like, he's not the same character, but, like, a lot of the stuff is similar, so Lucario in doubles is so stupid. Again, maybe it's slightly worse, and this is just PTSD. That's possible. Wario. I would say Wario's in this tier. He's good for combos. He has Waft, which is always going to be nice. But I think his combos are more standalone combos than they are team combos. There's a lot better characters with team combos. He's really mobile. Is he up here? I don't know. He has good aerials. He has good air mobility. He's just not super, like, he's not like super belligerent, which is a little bit worse. Because I feel like a lot of these characters are belligerent or are just going to kill you all the time. And Wario won't kill you all the time. Unless he has Waft, but you're only going to get Waft like once or twice in a doubles game. Bike's in doubles. His down throw is really good, but like a lot of characters have good down throws, so that's not like, oh my god, it's crazy. Like, it's not like stand out enough. So he's like around the same Pika area where it's like he is really good. I just don't know if he's as good as like the busted characters. But like he has a lot of good attributes about him. It's just like, I don't know. I feel like his Nair maybe works slightly less. Maybe it works slightly more. I don't know. He has decent killing. He's not like great at killing if it doesn't have Waft, because like it's like back air. Like he's basically, honestly, I think Wario is just worse version of Wolf in doubles. I think Wolf is fucked up in doubles. I think he's insane in doubles because they both have high air mobility, decent moves, but Wolf is overall going to be doing more damage, has simpler kill confirms, simpler combos in doubles, and then of course his back air is god, especially in doubles. It's really good in singles. It's god in doubles. And also Ouch is so good. But I remember having to play Larry in doubles, and he's just like back airing, and there's just like so little to do about it. But in singles, there's like other things you can like slow play and you can crouch and you can do all these things, but then there's also a teammate pressuring you. It is so hard to deal with. Wolf is so good in doubles. It's so hard to pin him down. He has an obnoxious, annoying, like he has a relatively annoying recovery. You can accidentally die trying to edge guard him a lot, especially in doubles because of that side B spike. He just does so much damage. It's very easy to combo into your opponent. He has a frame 2 air dodge, which is always going to be nice. He has a reflector, so the zoner team combos don't necessarily work. He has down throw and forward throw. He has so much. He has so much in doubles. I don't think he's as good as these characters necessarily. He may be better than Snake. Maybe Snake has to go down. Snake is probably worse than Corrin. Wolf is so good in doubles. Insanely good in doubles. Bowser Jr. is, honestly, he's pretty good in doubles. I was like, I don't remember if I've played against a Bowser Jr. in doubles. And then I remembered the fact that I played Zap and Mr. E's Lucina with Osh 9 in doubles. And like, dude, he just throws out kill moves at 0. Like, they're not going to kill you at 0. But this character literally goes side B, up B, my teammate will cover me. Side B, up B, my teammate will cover me. Forward smash, side B, up B, my teammate will cover me. He's just doing stuff, like, all the time. And it's actually surprisingly hard to deal with. It's a pretty degenerate character in doubles. He's not like this type of degenerate, but it's like really awkward and annoying to deal with if you aren't like perfect. And of course, like he's a sword character, so it's always going to inherently be safer. He can interrupt very well because he can just side B and get through opponents, not even try to jump out there. And then like, you know, we'll get there and then jump and then hit people, which, you know, I feel like that will always be nice. Being able to be fast and interrupt will always be beneficial in doubles. And Bowser Jr. does that. I just don't think he's up here, basically. But I think he's very good and very kind of scary in doubles. Definitely under rep, but also Bowser Jr. just kind of started getting the stocks up recently. So, yeah. Continuing along, Min Min. Min Min's here. I think Min Min is super awkward in doubles, but that's because I don't really... haven't played against her very often. But Min Min is very good in doubles. She has so much range. She has so much... She has good team combos because she has Nair. She's able to control neutral a lot because of arms. Like, again, I'm biased. I personally think she's worse in doubles because I'm like, well, I'll just kill her because I play Pika. But it's really hard to get in on her. She's really good with other zoners or characters that need to be a little bit slower. She's able to control the space. She's able to interrupt combos really easily because she just, like, jumps and throws out Ram Ram, which is crazy. She's super weird in doubles, but I think she's very good. Obviously, is worse than singles, probably, in terms of, like, relative like rating out of 10 stuff, but like she's scary. She's either broken or it's almost unplayable to play her in certain team comps. Yeah, like she definitely needs a good teammate, but like it's not like a specific teammate, which is like what I kind of have this tier as. Like she has enough teammates that are good, but she is super weird. Like it's super awkward to fight her. But then suddenly you're just gonna randomly die at 70, so that's always nice because it's like, oh, you weren't paying attention, that's a fucking megawatt smash attack in your face. Go with Bowser. Bowser, for a long time I would have put here. I was like, Bowser is ass in doubles. He is bad. He is not a good character. And then I watched Linus and Lucy, and the character's not up here because he still has flaws. Damn, are the combos crazy! Command grab is good. Forward air is like a top 7 move in doubles because it's just like the freest move ever. It's relatively safe. It combos for free. He has crazy killing. He has a command grab. He has flame breath to slow down the game. He hits, like, he's gonna die. He's gonna get hit and die, but also it takes so long to kill him because he's super heavy that the teammate will always be able to get there and assist. I think Bowser is surprisingly good in doubles, mostly because the hitboxes are huge and are very obvious where they're going to send. It's not ambiguous. It's not weird. It's just like, Bowser, go kill you. Lucas in doubles. I'm gonna put Lucas currently at the top of this tier. If he has a healing teammate, like a character that has a, like if he's like with Snake or with someone like that, I think Lucas is insane in doubles. But if he doesn't have that, he's not going to be healing, which does definitely remove an aspect of his game plan. But he's very mobile. He's very fast. He's hard to pin down. He has a good projectile for doubles. He has a lot of killing. With like F tilt, forward air, up air, back air, smash attacks. Obviously, if you get like a grab, it's always going to be really nice. But he's a killing character that also has like solid slow throws that are good for doubles. He has kill throws in general, which are good for always, but like especially in doubles because it's like I don't have to think about it. I have armor. Go away. Like you can't interrupt me doing this. And I feel like his general flaw as a character in singles is like, oh, his disadvantage is mediocre. Like he's not great at getting juggled. And it's hard for him to like initiate when the person is like playing on the back foot. You have to like really guess super hard. And it's doubles. If it's the second thing, you have the stage to run away from him, which isn't a lot. And if it's the first thing, he gets hit and he goes, hey teammate, help me, and then he's able to get down. I don't think he's up here. Maybe again with specific team comps, he is in some of the best team comps in the game, in my opinion, but he's not overall a character that is just insane in doubles. Unlike Ness, this character is fucked up in doubles because his PK Fire is better in doubles. His PK Thunder is better in doubles. His Magnet is better in doubles. His moves are generally insane. He has a really easy way to 2-frame people with down smash, which is just end stocks. He is so strong. His aerials are so good and fast and hard to deal with, and he literally just does whatever he wants, and he can heal. I hate this character in doubles. I don't understand how any single team ever beats Send and Louis Money. Like, some teams, I lose to them, and I'm like, man, that was cheesy. They just, like, did the stupid thing a couple times. It was so annoying, whatever. And then I play Louis Money and Send, and I go, yeah, it's impossible. There's no way for us to win. Like, we'll get, like, 4 stars. Me and MBD, who will, like, be in top 8 or top 4 of a tournament, we'll play them, and we'll just get, like, triple 4-stocked. And we're just like, yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, you got it. Whatever. Yeah, it's impossible. It's so hard to do anything. He's just insane in doubles. He can just do whatever he wants, and he's really, like, floaty and annoying to deal with. And he's kind of hard to combo, but his combos are so good, and his kill potential is so good, and he just is always there, and it's always so annoying. I hate fighting this character. Pokemon Trainer. This character, I don't know why more people don't play PT in doubles. Because people don't play PT in general. PT is fucked up in doubles. I think Charizard in doubles is like a war crime. Charizard is the best traditional heavy in doubles by far. He has good combos with Nair, and he is like some of the best killing with back air and flare blitz and forward smash if you get a grab or down smash. He has armor, he has good overall tools, and then you have Ivysaur in doubles, who you can barely approach in doubles because even if you do, the teammate can be there to back it up. Up air is insane in doubles. Like, Ivy up air is, like, genuinely insane in doubles. You have down air to edge guard. You have so many different strong tools. You just don't play Squirtle. Squirtle is not a doubles character. You do not play Squirtle in dubs. You start Ivysaur and then eventually go to Charizard, and then when Charizard dies, you go back to Squirtle and you swap into Ivysaur and you keep playing. You don't play Squirtle in doubles except in very specific matchups. But Ivysaur and Charizard are so insane in doubles, and I'm so glad this character is not more popular when doubles happens, because I never want to fight this character ever in doubles. Fuck it. Let's do Steve now. So, Steve is the best character in doubles by far. I'm actually going to create another tier because I have a very specific opinion of Steve. I think Steve is by not even close the best doubles character in the game. Walls are so stupid. Diamond is so stupid. Minecart is so much. It's like everything that's hard to deal with in hard to deal with in singles is harder to deal with in doubles. He edgeguards in such stupid ways in doubles. I genuinely think Steve is better in doubles than singles, and I still think he should be banned. Obviously, double Steve should super be banned. I think Steve in general should be banned in doubles. I think he's by so much the best character. It's like so unfun because at least in like singles, you can like slowly poke away at his walls and blah blah blah. But he like puts a wall up, mines, lets his teammate get beat up for like 20 seconds. It doesn't matter. Now he has diamond for the rest of the game, and you can't do anything about it. Minecart is so stupid in doubles. He kills so easily. He has like good team combos because forward air is still really good, and he just does so much damage and is so much killing, and it doesn't matter. Like, he gets a minecart to cover people. He gets to build blocks and like extend his teammates live. He gets to do literally everything he wants. And then he like just edge guards people for free because of down air at higher percents. He gets to still pick loop people. He can pick loop people, and then his teammate can be there to help the SDI. It's so stupid. It's so insane. Like, obviously, a couple of Steve players are very good in doubles. Like, Onin is particularly good with Steve. I think they would be good in doubles with characters that aren't Steve. But, like, Steve is so stupid. Next up is Ridley. I think Ridley is probably the top of this tier. Or maybe he's, like, the bottom of this tier. No. So the reason he's here is because he's similar to Bowser in a way that, like, his team combos are really good, right? He has Nair, which is really good for team combos. He has a very strong killing. He has a great command grab, which can be a very big surprise in doubles. He has a lot of good stuff. But the thing is, he is big and awkward and lanky, and he's not that heavy. Because at least Bowser, when Bowser gets bullied, he'll live forever. Like, Bowser will live for a very long time in dubs. because he's just super heavy. Even if he's gonna get bullied and take 1,000,000,000%, he's not gonna immediately die. Ridley will get bullied and die, but also he has forward smash. Good trade-off. So I think there are definitely a lot of teams that could be good with Ridley. Maybe Ridley's here. I'll put Ridley here because I think Ridley's definitely better than these characters because he's still at least mobile. But like he's definitely not like, I feel like there's like a significant gap between Ridley and like the upper characters in this tier for sure. Yoshi, in my opinion, is here. I think Yoshi is super slept on in doubles. He does so much damage. He, of course, has frame 1 double jump armor, so you're not really going to get bullied by many characters. He has down air, which is insane for doubles, because it just can like cover people. It does so much shield damage that like suddenly it's just going to like force shield breaks or shield pokes. He's fast in the air, so he has good team combos. He's good at getting to his opponent. He's good at helping them with egg or just like getting up there and hitting both characters. He is good at killing in general because he has up air and forward air and back air. Egg lay's really good in doubles because both people can kind of just like hit him or like, you know, hit out of the egg, and it's a really awkward position to take someone out of the game for a little bit. Yoshi's just insane in doubles. I think Yoshi's really good in doubles. I mean, as evidenced by like Yoshidora and Ron came over here and just like kicked ass, and like it didn't look possible to beat them. Like it was so dominant at Battle of the BC last year. Like I low-key want to rewatch those sets because they were like some of the most crazy doubles I've ever seen. But I think Yoshi can just be like put in with like a bunch of different team comps because his combos are just good. His air mobility is insane. His ground moves are pretty good. Like F tilt being a combo starter is great. You don't need a traditional grab because you have egg lay. And even then his like normal grabs or his normal throws are pretty good for team combos. So like I think he's really good overall in dubs. Marth. I would put Marth down here. I think Marth is fine in doubles, but again, I don't know how consistent his killing is in doubles. So like obviously Lucina's better. Speaking of Lucina, I'll just do both of them at the same time. I think Lucina is insane in doubles because she has a shield break, which is crazy in doubles. She's super consistent at combos and killing. She has an escape with Dolphin Slash that you can then, have your opponent help you with that. Marth, I just don't know how good his tippers are relative to his not tippers, but then like if you're not using your tippers, then you should just be using Lucina. But I think Lucina is insane in dubs. I think she's super strong. Disjoints are good. Team combos are easy. Team killing is great. Shield breaker is great. I don't really know the flaw of Lucina other than she's just not as good as other people. Whereas Marth, it's like, okay, well, like you can sometimes kill super early, but like how often are you team comboing into a tipper forward smash? Like, yeah, with very specifically like the down throws that don't send people anywhere. But I think that also like a lot of those moves linger too long and will actually hit your teammate as well. So that's not great. Roy's fucked up in doubles. Roy's like insanely broken in doubles, actually. He's fast, he hits super hard, his team combos are very easy, and he kills so much. Like tech chase Saibi at the ledge is insane. Jab back air, like he has very simple, fast kill confirms. Like, you know, just like similar like up tilt back air with Falco, but like jab back air is just insane. His main flaw is like specific matchups in singles. Like he doesn't really have a flaw as a character besides like his recovery is a little exploitable. But again, that's like very specific matchups that can do that. And you have a teammate, or you're like, hey, I don't want to fight the Game & Watch. I don't want to fight the Pikachu. I don't want to fight the Pichu. I don't want to fight the Kazuya. And your teammate does that. So you can just then, and like, one of the things you have to do against Roy is like back up from him. So that way he undershoots and he misses. And then there's half a screen to fight Roy. And if he's with a character that has one of those dumb throws like Sonic or like Rob or whatever, charge forward smash just kills you at 50. Like, it's so insane. Speaking of Rob, let's go with Rob. Rob is also somewhere up here. I don't exactly know where. I'm going to reorder the tier at the end. Rob is insane in doubles. Disrupting from across the stage with laser and gyro. He, of course, has his normal combos if you want. He has very simple, just like, I'm going to two-frame you downer. That's my edge guard. He's going to side B off stage. That's my edge guard. He has very simple team combos with nair and forward air. He has the ability to kill really easily with back air. And he has the best throw in doubles. His down throw is the best throw in doubles, which can allow every single kill character to go, okay, I'm here, kill move. Like, I got down throwed by Rob at like 60% in like the middle of town against Big Boss and MKLeo, and I died to a Joker Arson forward smash. And you can just do that as anyone. It can be Incineroar smash attacks, it can be Game Watch's smash attacks, it can be Palu smash attacks. Not really this one. Pin forward smash, like, it's so good. Like, the interrupts are so good. The general advantage state is so good. It's really good at killing off the top because you can actually, like, combo your opponent, then just up B and then up air them all the way near the bubble, and you just die. So, like, even though it doesn't have a kill up B, quote unquote, like Me Brawler, Corrin, characters like that, which I still have a couple that I have to go over that are like that. he basically can facilitate that or even do it himself because he has that up B up air. So insane. Let's go with Ike. Ike, I think, is probably the lowest character in this tier. I think there might be more characters between Ike and Lucina. I think Ike is insane in doubles because, again, the problem with him in singles is his strategy is simple and it is like parryable. But then in doubles, he just, if your opponent ever gets a hit, you just do blank, forward air, blank, up air, or blank, up B. His team combos are so good and so easy, and if he ever gets an air, he goes nair, forward air, start the combo. So everything that like is a struggle with him in singles, it doesn't matter as much because even if someone is parrying all your stuff when you play Ike, your teammate is there to help support you when you get hit, and then those support hits can sometimes lead to then, oh, like Ike got hit, he DI'd up, the person got hit, he lands on them with nair, and then forward airs, and then boop, 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 and you just die. He's also surprisingly fast in doubles in terms of getting to your opponent because you can just short hop side B and then like start interrupting stuff. His sword is really big, so his advantage is really big, or like his advantage is really strong. He can juggle super hard. And if you air dodge and his teammate is there to hit you, then he just hits you up into an up air. Like, an up air is just big and it's like so hard to miss. Like sometimes like the slow lingering moves are good because it's like, how did I miss this? Like that would be your fault, right? Whereas a move like Snake up air, even though it's really good and powerful, it's like very specific, so it's a lot easier to miss. Whereas Ike's isn't. Maybe Ike is a little higher actually. No, maybe Snake's a little lower. Rosalina, you shouldn't play Rosa in doubles. Maybe she's like low-key maybe secret good, but it's like Ice Climbers except without the damage output and with the slow multi-hits. I don't know how you play this character doubles. Maybe she, like low-key I think you can make it work, but like every single Rosa player swears off of doubles, so I'm just assuming she's really bad. She still might be better than DDD though. I can't imagine DDD being better than Rosa still. But she's terrible. She's really bad. Like, she just can't do anything, and then she's big and is going to die and get comboed super hard, so, like, she's just going to explode, and you can't do anything about that, and, like, her up air isn't good enough, and her, like, smash attacks aren't good enough, because they're not fast enough. It's just awkward. Mii Brawler. Mii Brawler's very close to top 5. Mii Brawler might be top 5 when I reorder it. This character's fucked up in doubles. He like, low-key might be here. Like, he might be the best normal character. Like, he's somewhere in, like, he's so not fair in doubles. The standard double set is 2-3-3-2. He has the best of the vertical kill up Bs by far, just like in general, right? But in doubles, it is insane because your opponent just goes up throw, and then you go okay, whoop, and get there. He's so stupid in doubles. He is so broken in doubles. He has a command grab, which has very little knockback, so you can always combo with it, which is, again, armored. He has flashing Mach Punch, which is, once it starts, it's impossible to punish him because he's invincible, and then he can just down B out of the way. His team combos are really good because he has nair and back air and forward air, which are really good, and then he just ends up killing you with Thrupper. If you have anyone that just throws up or hits up, you just murder people with Brawler. It is so stupid. He's the most splashable teammate. It's like crazy. And of course, like, you don't even have to get those crazy kills because Brawler still has solid neutral, solid team combos. You can just play normal advantage, and then when the opportunity arises, you just go okay, and you just like up B them because like you can just double jump up B when someone's in hit stun, and you'll just hit them. And if you're wrong, you're just gonna like fall back down, and unless you're literally at like 100 or you have a different super strong killing character, you're gonna be fine. Like, it's insane. And plus he has like 2-frame down B at a disadvantage. If you want to run shot put, you can. Like, there are specific matchups where I still run shot put and burning dropkick because, like, you know, you support your partner with a half screen move, or like shot put is really good specifically because it will help chunk shields. Like, if it hits shield, like, I think there was a time that like MVD did down tilt on shield, and I happened to hit with a shot put because I was recovering, and then he went F tilt 1-2 and it broke someone's shield, and I was just like, oh shit. Of course, you have a really good kill smash attack because if someone is like the Rob or like the Sonic kill throws, you just like they get a grab and you run up and just go forward smash, and it's one of the strongest forward smashes in the game. This character is insane in doubles. It's so stupid. Let's just do the Miis. I think Sword Fighter is the worst of the Miis, but I don't think he's that bad. Just no one plays Mii Sword Fighter. I think that in doubles you should probably be running Hero Spin because that way you can like just kill, you can cheese people because killing is always very important. So it's like team combo. I'm gonna up B them off stage and kill them at 70 because that move is so strong for some reason. Like, it's stronger than any of the other Link up B, like Toon Link Young Link upbeats for some reason. I don't know why that's the case. He's just nuts. He has good projectiles. He can disrupt with his side B or tornado. He has like a good amount of stuff. He has a good amount of like options when it comes to just dubs in general. I just think that like not a lot of people play him. He has a killing up air. He has killing moves in general. He can disrupt depending on if you want to run Shuriken or Tornado. I think a lot of his, Sonic Slash Dash or whatever it's called is like still good in doubles because it's your good recovery. But I think that having a kill option is just like more valuable in terms of hero spin. But also you can cheese people with the other one, even in doubles. So I don't know. But yeah, I think Sword Fighter is really good in doubles. Just not like as good as the super, they're like relevant characters, but I think like Loki is just, no one plays Sword Fighter in general, but also specifically in doubles. And the final Mii Gunner, not as good as Brawler, but they're up here somewhere. Doubles, the doubles format changes one of Mii Gunner's side Bs from one of the worst moves in the entire game, in my opinion, to one of the best moves in the entire game, which is the stealth side B. Because in singles, it's really bad because you are doing nothing but looking at your opponent and you see them do it and you jump over it. In singles, that move is useless. It's really bad. In doubles, that move is insane because if you are fighting a match on one side of the screen and then Mii Gunner goes side B and you don't see it or you don't hear it or you don't realize where it is, you die at literally like 85 across the stage. Because it is so strong the longer it goes. It is like insane, or you're going to DI it wrong because you're not ready for it. In general, it's really, really hard to deal with all the projectiles and all the everything that Mii Gunner wants to do. Their space control is really obnoxious, and then Stealth Burst is just so good in doubles, and it just kills so early. Like, it kills unreasonably early, like way earlier than most of the other moves. Kind of like Pika Freeze. Well, Pika Freeze 2 frames, so it's actually like pretty good in singles. And Porous is air dodge and stuff like that, but it's like really bad. I don't think it's that great in doubles, but like Stealth Burst is insane. Lol Yoshi, obviously one of the better doubles players in the world right now, has had a lot of good results, and it's just annoying. And like the zoning comps can just be annoying because they have to do with forward air and not missile because I guess you're not using it, but like I think you use smoke bomb, so like there's always going to be like shield pressure and there's always going to be like annoying things, and then you have to deal with things like up air and forward smash, and there's so many things that you have to deal with Gunner in doubles that in singles is fine because that's the entire game plan. It's like you slowly work your way in against the zoning character, but you can't do that in doubles because you're slowly working the way in and then the opponent comes from behind you and smacks you and then you get comboed by Gunner, which isn't fun. So yeah, in doubles, insane. Crazy good character. Like, is this basically strictly because Lol Yoshi? Yes, but also Lol Yoshi shows that the character's good in doubles because they win a lot. Next up, Olimar. Olimar's down here. I don't think Olimar's good in doubles. Your Pikmin die, your Pikmin latch onto your teammate, and then you need to recall them back to you. It just doesn't work the same, right? Like, none of the stuff he wants works the same way. His combos are, like, fine still, but, like, you're squishy, your disadvantage isn't great, you're not good enough at killing to be like, oh, I'm a killing character. Olimar is nuts in doubles. And by nuts, I mean, like, really bad. Like, nuts in a bad way. It's like, it's insane how it doesn't work. Like, I feel like things just don't function. Poor Dabuz, yeah, Dabuz does not play doubles for a reason. Olimar's just super awkward. Piranha Plant. Piranha Plant's low-key pretty solid in dubs. So the thing about Piranha Plant in singles is Piranha Plant doesn't have like crazy good combos, but is able to like control a bunch of space and stuff. So in doubles is able to control a bunch of space and stuff. Patui's even better. And the thing is, the combos that are like mediocre in singles become very good in doubles because things like forward air and nair are very good in doubles. You have armor when it comes to down, but you're able to edge guard people. You're able to poison cloud and just control space for a bit. And poison cloud damage is substantial in a lot of situations. I love watching Lucky and Loaf. If you can combo into his up smash, he's just a killing character. He has back air, which is a killing move. He has Patui, which is a killing move. He has down B, which is a killing move. He's able to facilitate shield breaks with down B because normally you can parry it, but then if your teammate's there, they like hit your shield and then they like chomp you with the down B and then your teammate hits you again and your shield's broken. Goodbye. Loki, this character is very good in doubles. Obviously, Lucky's the main one doing that. But like you can't watch Lucky and be like, that character's mediocre. Lucky's just really good. It's like, no. You know who is just really good with the character, and I think the character is mediocre in doubles, and I don't understand how this player plays this character, one in general, but two especially in doubles, and he's one of the best doubles players in the world. Zero Suit. I think Zero Suit is mediocre as hell in doubles. Mars is so good in doubles. It doesn't make sense because this character is not good in doubles at all. She's very specific with her hitboxes. She's very hard to like get all your precision. She's able to explode in terms of like she gets hit super hard. It's a lot easier. It's like harder to run away as this character, which is like one of her biggest strengths in singles. And like she has some good killing with specifically up B, and she's able to juggle people and harass people in the air. But like, I don't know how Mars does it. It's insane the success he has with this character in doubles, because I think this character is ass. And by ass, I mean like just not great. I don't know how he does what he does. He makes this character look so broken in doubles, and she's not. She's really not. She's really kind of bad. Next up, Samus. Samus is somewhere in this tier, I think. Charge shot good. She has a killing up B, like a combo into up B off the top. It's not as good as Brawlers or Korins, but it's still there. She's able to control a lot of space. It's really hard to get around her unless you are a team comp with either a Reflect, Absorb, or Game & Watch. Well, I guess that's an Absorb technically. But I think she's very good in doubles. She controls a lot of space. Her biggest flaw in singles is when she's cornered and, you know, the opponent is able to pressure her, but her teammate can always diffuse that pressure. She's heavy, so she's not gonna die. She's able to save her opponents with bomb and up B. She's able to get solid combos with Nair and back air. She's a killing character because she has the up B, the back air, the charge shot in general, forward smash on like a grab thing, up B at a shield into like up B into up B. Nuts. That's crazy. So I think she's really versatile in doubles. She's very, very strong. Just if you hit your team with a couple charge shots, it's going to fall apart real fast. But just don't. Good advice from ESAM. DK. I think DK is the worst heavy in doubles, because the thing is, he doesn't have the giant hitboxes like Bowser. He's heavy, so he's going to get bullied. Cargo throw isn't that good in doubles overall. I don't think cargo throw is that good in doubles compared to singles. Like, obviously, it can force 1v1s, but in general, in doubles, you shouldn't have to focus on 1v1s. Obviously, like, back air and stuff is good, but I don't think he does what he needs. I don't think he's, like, good enough with synergy compared to a lot of other characters. Like, he has good, I mean, his, like, up air is good, his back air is good, his moves are, you know, DK's moves. But I think the negatives of his are, like, just as much of a drawback in singles, and he doesn't really get that much about it. But yeah, I think this character is definitely, overall, just not great in doubles. Chrom is pretty good in doubles. He's not as good as Roy because, you know, worse recovery, but he's still pretty good. Like, I'm still scared of Chrom. It's basically all the good things about Roy, except he's gonna die more. But again, sometimes he also, like, the thing about it is you're able to be less precise with your edge guards in general in doubles because you have less time. And so if you mess up, you die at 0. Like, Chrom's not easy to play doubles with. I think it's very hard to play against Chrom. And if you die, you die, but you're also going to kill people at 50 because you have forward smash, and it's fine. Like, that's fine. Like, I think he's pretty good in dubs. Mario. I think Mario is... He's not up here as he used to be, but I think he's better than Sonic. This character's just versatile. Of course, he has one of the best characters with team combos. I think it's like Cloud, Palu, Mario, in terms of like the long, like back, maybe like Bowser's up there with like the long combos, maybe like Ike as well. He's really good with team combos. He's super mobile. He's hard to pin down. He has really good killing with like forward smash, up smash. He has Flood, which can be an interrupt. He has Fireball, which can be an interrupt. He has Cape for projectiles. He has Cape to just edge guard people with very little commitment. He's able to two-frame people really well. He's able to separate the game. He's, of course, has like, you know, just like, oh, I got to throw, up. Like, he can literally do up throw, dare into up B, and then I think if Mii Brawler then goes up there and up Bs, it might literally just kill at 0, which is crazy. But I really think that Mario is one of the strongest doubles characters in the game. He can fill every role at once, because he's able to, of course, if he's left alone, get his like up air, nair, up air, forward air combos. And like when he moves away from characters, it's harder because you have to like chase him, and if you're not faster than him, that can be a problem. Like if your teammate, if you're comboing someone and their teammate is an Incineroar, he can't get to you as you're just comboing him. Of course, he can do like the just like upper uppy combos, which is always going to be nice. If he has support from literally any other character, he can make those combos even more deadly because it's like up air. The opponent hits them, I turn around to go up air, down air, and it's just gonna kill people, right? He has like surprisingly good killing. He's just very, very, very versatile. In doubles. Like, there's not a single flaw of his in doubles, and he has a bunch of good stuff. Zelda. Zelda is probably one of the weirdest characters in doubles because you have to respect Phantom. Everyone has to respect Phantom. So she slows the game down to a crawl, but I don't know how good she is otherwise. I feel like the two main things about her in dubs is Phantom and up B, because if you can combo into an up B or whatever kill moves you have, she will murder people. Back air. So like, again, I think specifically, I know Dakpo was in here earlier, so Dakpo, like Diddy Zelda is probably pretty good, because again, you get hit by banana, and then you get forward smashed, or like down air up bead, or down air up aired. Up air in general is going to be very good for her. Maybe she's here. I think Zelda's probably, I mean, Zelda is better in doubles than singles for sure. But I do think that she's still not like fantastic at doubles. Like, she plays her own game, as someone said in chat, but like, that's a pretty good game. It just depends on the, you know, it depends on what's happening. Pac-Man. I don't remember if I've played any Pac-Man in doubles. I would assume Pac-Man's here. Somewhere, right? Somewhere in this tier, because his buttons are really good. He's able to kill you if he gets Bell. Bell into forward smash is obviously going to be great. He has solid team combos, I would assume, with like fair, nair, and back air. He's able to edge guard. He's able to disrupt the game with Hydrant. He's able to get strong kills with things like forward smash, mostly forward smash, or like key to disrupt, or just like generally the Galaga, or like not the Galaga, but like the bonus fruit will be interrupting stuff. Which I think is pretty strong. I just don't think he's like broken, but I think he's like pretty good, and you can put him on a lot of comps and it would work. Duck Hunt. This character is kind of bad in doubles. I think this character doesn't interact with teammates well. I think Duck Hunt wants to do their own thing, but like also doesn't do stuff like Zelda does, where it's like you're just gonna murder people randomly, and also it's not like obvious like, hey, respect this move. It's like, oh, I can't use can because my teammate's there, so I can't use can, which means I don't have can, which means I have to Psybe. Oh, Psybe's really laggy. So like there's some weird little like layups the character can do, but I think like not versatile enough for doubles. I think you really need to do like your stuff when you're playing Duck Hunt, and your stuff isn't good enough. Also, I will bump Mega Man higher because I did remember Peanut's nasty. I don't know where, but like somewhere in this tier at the very least. But yeah, I think Duck Hunt is just like not great in doubles. I think actually the Duck Hunt is worse than the Belmonts in doubles. I don't think the Belmonts are good in doubles, but I think the zoning of the Belmonts is a lot more active, because obviously your teammate can stay behind you, and like as you like F tilt forward air, blah, 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 projectiles, but also the ideal situation for a Belmont player is being on opposite sides of your teammate, and the teammates are in the middle. Right, so like this is one team, and then this is the other team, because you're able to just like do a bunch of the zoning, and then if someone gets to you, just like, okay, jump and forward air them. Of course, you do have up B as a combo ender. The team combos aren't going to be great, but I feel like the general pressure can be kind of annoying when you're dealing with Belmont. Of course, they can get edge guarded, but again, edge guarding is going to be less important in doubles overall. So I think the character's okay in doubles. You will hit your teammate a lot. That will happen, but whatever, that's fine. Toon Link. I think Toon Link is pretty good in doubles. I think Toon Link is kind of annoying to deal with. He's not that good. I think Toon Link is pretty annoying to deal with because he has very strong single hit moves, right? Forward smash, up air, forward air, very good. His projectiles are very easy to control, in my opinion, and can lead to very solid combos. He's good at team combos because he has back air and neutral air. He's good at combo ending because he has forward air, he has up B, he has something into bomb into forward air. He's just really solid overall. And of course, things like his up B are going to like keep people in the move long enough. Like obviously it's going to get punished, but you can actually set up like different edge guards because like they up B on the floor, and then the opponent can just like, or the teammate can just like run off stage and like try to hit them again, which I think is kind of cool. I do know that Jojo de Hobo is pretty good in doubles, the Washington Toon Link. I've had to play him a couple times. He actually goes Incineroar when we play, but he's also gone Toon Link, and it's kind of annoying. Pretty solid character overall in doubles. I think is probably the best Link in doubles, because I actually haven't called it or covered any of the Links yet. I think Young Link has a similar issue to Duck Hunt and the Belmonts, so it's a little awkward. Like definitely early game Young Link was really good in doubles, because it's like, oh man, it's so annoying and hard to deal with him, and then people figured out how to deal with Young Link in general, so it doesn't work as well. Like I remember when me and Emily had to play Mars and Tweak at Frostbite. I got 65th at that Frostbite, and we got second in doubles. But like he does a lot of damage. It's kind of annoying. Maybe he's like here. But he's just, you know, the projectiles just don't work as well unless you're playing with a very specific teammate. So yeah, I'm actually going to put him back down here. Yeah, you need like very specific teammates that don't interact with the camping at all. So they're either going to be really high, or they're going to, again, be on the opposite side of you, which again, only a couple of team comps kind of want to do. But if you have those team comps, it'll work. Again, you can find success with all these characters, but I don't think that they're like universally like, oh, that's who I want to team with, if that makes sense. And Link, I mean, Link is a killing character, but he's a killing multi-hit character, so the things with the throws don't really work in terms of like throw into kill move. It won't work like that. His projectile is kind of awkward in doubles because everyone can pick it up. It's not like as satisfying to zone with him. I think his boomerang is fine, but like I don't think he's really a team combo character, because he doesn't really have good team combo moves. Like his fair is too strong, his back air might not work, and his nair I don't think is strong enough for a lot of team combos. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but it doesn't seem like it would work super well. Like he's not like that bad, he's like here somewhere, maybe like better than Little Mac, but like I definitely think he's in the bottom like third of the cast here. He's just like mediocre in my opinion doubles, but he does kill you randomly. But I just think like it's not the same type of randomly killing as a lot of other characters that are higher than this. Luigi, this character's broken to shit in doubles. He's so stupid in doubles. I hate this character, mostly because of up B. Like he does a bunch of damage and is able to throw out a bunch of hitboxes, which is always going to be scary. His team combos are pretty good. He's able to get Cyclone, and if someone's getting hit by Cyclone, it's very obvious when that's happening. Can I move my can slightly more to the bottom right? Oh yeah, I'll make it smaller now that my tier list has an extra row. I got you. The biggest thing about Luigi in doubles is his up B. It kills so early, right? So a grab into up B will just kill all the time. So it's so like you actively have to be like, I can never ever get grabbed ever against Luigi. Sorry, against the teammate that's fighting the Luigi. Also Luigi as well, because Luigi can just do Luigi things and his combos are pretty fast. Like for a 0 to death, his combo is by far the fastest of all those 0 to deaths, because he goes grab, hey, keep them away, down throw, down air, nair, down air, up B, and it's very fast. He has a lot of kill potential. He has really high jumps, which I mentioned with Falco is pretty good when it comes to team combos, because he's just like, oh, you hit me, whoosh, and he just back airs. Obviously not having super good air mobility is going to hinder him a little bit, but he just stays on the ground for the most part, and he's just like dashing around, and he's like fair, fireball, fair, Zair, and it's like so hard to deal with. He can create his own wall, which automatically like shortens, like you want to run away from Luigi, which means that you have to be on the opposite side of the stage as him, and if his teammate's there, then you're just like, well, what do I do? It's so hard. And up air is insane, and he has like very obvious kill confirms, and you can't really mess with them because you're actually going to just get scooped up by the win box. Like, you can get punished, sure, but like, unless it's a death percent, it's not really going to matter because he's going to kill you and then take 10, which is fine. That's always going to be worth it, you know what I'm saying? Bayonetta. I think Bayonetta is, in theory, kind of like up here in doubles, because she is the single best character at interrupting combos, interrupting air combos, and then killing people off the top. Someone literally goes up throw, and she goes, okay, cool. Up B, side B, fair. Or up B, side B, up air, fair. Or whatever her combo routes are, right? She can edge guard people. She does so much damage, which time is broken. It's so hard to pin her down. And she just gets so many random pickups because her moves last forever, but in a good way, because it's hard to punish them because they're actively like a hitbox, which is really nice, and there's not a lot of cooldown. She's insane in doubles. I feel like the Bayo players, like if Bayos aren't, I don't know why Bayos aren't winning doubles more, because like this character's insane in doubles, like so stupid. Because like if you just start your combo slightly higher, because like you do like a normal team combo, it's like throw into move with one character, into Bayo back air, into one more move to hit towards Bayo, up B, do Bayo combo, and you just can't do anything about it. You like almost no character can interrupt that. Like Falco can, Zero Suit can, Pikachu and Pichu can, and like that's it. But then like Pichu and Pika are gonna be like hitting both people, so you can't go for the normal thunder, so you have to just settle for spiking them, which you're just dealing more damage to your opponent, then you're gonna get punished. It sucked. Like imagine Bayo with Corrin, or Bayo with Brawler, or Bayo with Game & Watch, where it's just like Game & Watch just nair, up air, and then Bayo goes, okay, jump, like jump side, like jump on platform, jump side B, they're gonna die. There's nothing they can do about it. She does a very normal combo with like up B, side B, fair, and then Brawler goes, I'm there, up B, or Brawler goes down throw, up B at 0%, and then she goes jump, up B, and starts the combo from there. Like, it's so fucked. She's so fucked up. She's like so low key, like here, but like no one plays her like that in double. Like I don't know why. I don't know if Lima enters doubles. I mean, I got farmed by Lima. Like me and MVD got farmed by Lima at, I don't remember if it was the Supernova or the last SmashCon before that, but like I don't know what to do against this character in doubles. She's so broken. Wii Fit is fine in doubles. I think she's a little awkward because Wii Fit is generally awkward. But she deep breathing, kill moves, annoying. Like side B's annoying. She does so much damage. Her team combos are very good because of forward air, and she's able to like do like, you know, something into up air, like up air forward air, start the team combo, and then she can end up killing with She gets like spikes with side B, which does so much damage. She's a very good support character. She also is pretty good at team combos. I just don't think she's, again, in like this upper tier, but I think she's actually like surprisingly slept on. I would love to team with a good Wii Fit trainer. Next up, we have Hero. I'm gonna say Hero's the top of this tier because he's weird, right? Like, Hero's obviously going to be weird. A lot of the better spells are at a big liability for your teammate. Like Kaboom, Sizzle, it's very scary. But his other stuff is broken, so like he loses that kind of aspect. But very normal team combos, kind of like similar to Ike, where he goes like Nair, fair, something, up air. But like his up air is not great, obviously, it's not a killing move. But if he gets like Psych Up or Oomph, he's just gonna murder people. And then of course you get like Flame Slash, you get, you know, the Crackle Slash. Low-key, I think Kamikaze's pretty good in doubles, because if you're up a stock or you're at high percent, and then there's like Chaos, you can just jump and tell your teammate to air dodge, and then just Kamikaze, and it's gonna just like murder people. Of course, if you get a crit, that's gonna be super influential, so you can get like Grab, Down Throw, Crit Forward Smash, or Psych Up Forward Smash, it's just gonna kill everyone. So I don't know if he's in the highest tier. He might be. He's really good in doubles, in my opinion. But I don't know if he's as good in doubles as... Yeah, he probably is. Because also, no one's reading his fucking spells. He's the only person that's going to read his spells. Because in doubles, there's too much to focus on. So he's literally just going to get his spells whatever he wants, and no one's going to have to worry about it. Which is kind of nice. Maybe Hero's actually a little bit higher. Shulk. Yeah, Shulk's pretty good. Obviously, you have your arts. You have the ability to kill people randomly, super early, all the time. You have, like, Smash art is more relevant in doubles. Shield art is as relevant in doubles. He's able to support really well because he can use jump art. Shulk might be here. Obviously, the one negative of Shulk is he doesn't have great frame data, so he's not able to be super good in scraps, but, like, speed art, Shulk is going to be fine in scraps like he always is, and even in singles. He's very strong in that aspect. I don't think he's, like, as obvious as a lot of other characters, but I think he's good in doubles. I just think that the good Shulks don't play doubles that much. I could be wrong about that. I don't remember fighting Kome or like Jared, Elijahman. I don't know if they play doubles, like any of them. But I think Shulk would be very good in doubles. He's just awkward, and like the art management is hard because you don't have obvious times to just like run away because it's doubles and you kind of need to always be available. Which isn't super fun, but you have the ability, like when it works, but you're just going to have less, you're going to be in arts less overall, for sure. Nico? True. Nico, I think, did well in doubles. And he has like solid combo moves, right? Like blank forward air, blank forward air, blank forward air, blank. And then like you go into smash art, like you can do like throw, move, forward air, move, smash art, up air, and just kill people. So again, it's harder, I feel like, because you have to be super aware of positioning, because if you go into smash art and then someone just runs up and throws out a kill move at 50 because you're trying to do a team combo, you're gonna die, which isn't fun. But I think like the reward is super, super high. Speaking of the reward being super, super high, Joker. Joker is one of the best doubles characters in the game. Arsene gets filled up when your opponent gets hit, which is nice. Arsene is obviously insane. He's super mobile. His team combos are very good. He has good interrupting projectiles. He can edge guard. He's really good. The counter's really good. He's very strong. He can edge guard. He does a ton of damage. Again, I mentioned specifically like Rob Joker is a very good combination because of down throw forward smash. So he's a killing character. He's a mobile character. He's a combo character. He's like everything. There's no negative for Joker in doubles because even like some characters that can edge guard him, it's going to be a lot harder to edge guard him because there's a teammate there. So his negative is, he's going to have to play passive, but then his opponent or his teammate is just the aggressive one, and then he's in the back, which is fine. Like, that's totally fine. He doesn't have a flaw in doubles. He's so good. Sheik. You can't see the bottom tier. You shouldn't play. Oh, sorry. I think Sheik is down here. I don't think Sheik is particularly good in doubles. She's annoying because she has things like needles and bouncing fish, but she's not a killing character, really. She's not a good team comboer. Not that her moves don't combo well in teams, but her moves individually don't do a lot of damage. So if you get like a short little like 1, 2, 3, 4, it's not going to do a lot of damage because Sheik doesn't do damage. I think she's a real struggle. She's also light, and she's not able to run away as good because if she's running away, then her teammate is getting 2v1, and if she's in the fray, then she's going to die at like 70 or 80 because she's super fragile. So she doesn't get to do like the spacing thing that a lot of other that like Sheik wants to do in singles. She's not able to do her super long combos because they're kind of like all over the place, and not necessarily in a good way. So I think Sheik is a bit of a struggle when it comes to doubles. I am almost never threatened by this character in doubles, basically ever. But you know who is a little bit threatening? Banjo. I think he's probably down in this tier. He kills people. And Grenade and Egg can be a little bit annoying, but it's mostly like, in my head, he has like Nair for comboing, he has back air for comboing, so his team combos are okay. But he has Wonder Wing. Wonder Wing is very good in doubles, because it's just, you gotta clear out, you have to respect the space. He can randomly get super early kills with it. He can get early kills with forward air and forward smash. Of course, he can like 2-frame and stuff, but again, not going to be as useful in doubles because you don't have the time. But he's able to slow the game down, and having an item in hand is always going to be like decent. You know what I'm saying? He's probably actually like the top of here. I can imagine him being very good in like double camp team comps because like down B covers out an awkward arc that a lot of other projectiles don't. So yeah, I don't think Banjo's particularly good. But you know who is particularly good? Villager. I don't know who's better out of Villager and Isabelle. I would assume that Isabelle is a little bit better. The benefits for Villager over Isabelle, it's mostly going to be you can control the ground a little, or like you control the approach a little bit better with side B, but it is more punishable than Isabelle's down B. He can randomly get super early kills with his triple turnips, and he has Bowling Ball. And Bowling Ball is very, very good. You also have Tree, which Tree is very good. But I don't know how good it is in doubles because opponents, like if you're setting up Tree, your teammate's getting 2v1'd or they're behind you and then the opponent gets to do whatever they want. Like if you're fighting against a snake, they're like, okay, well, we're just going to like sticky, or they're going to like charge Arsene or like talk about something and like talk about a strategy. So I don't know. It's a little bit awkward. In doubles, I do think Villager is worse than Isabelle just because I think her down B is like so useful in doubles because there's so many vertical killers in doubles, and Villager doesn't really have the ability to do that. You do get like decent team combos mostly with Nair or with Slingshot. But mostly Nair because it, you know, is going to hit all over. But I do think that overall Isabelle is a little bit better in doubles. And the final character I want to go over is Mewtwo. I think Mewtwo's here. Mewtwo's probably here. I think Mewtwo is just like, again, a kind of a worse version of Samus because I think that the comboing, you kind of only can combo with back air because Nair is inconsistent and forward air is too strong, but you do have very strong killing. If someone gets a grab, you go for down smash or forward smash. You do have the ability to down B people. You have a reflect. You have a command grab, which is really nice. You have, you know, charge shot, Shadow Ball, right? Which is really good. I don't think he's up here necessarily, but I do think that he is overall like a decent character in doubles. But again, he's big, he's light, he's going to die, he's going to get combo super hard. He doesn't have a good double jump to get out of combos. He's not great at repositioning himself unless you have the time to up B, which you don't necessarily have in doubles. So it's really, so like you can combo him pretty easily, but like he does have strengths, right? He does a lot of damage. Shadow Ball is very good. Reflector is always going to be nice. He can force people in shield with like Nair or Shadow Ball, and your teammate can kind of hit that. He can also get people out of shield that are forced in shield by his teammates because he has side B, or he has just like the ability to like pop their shield with like down smash or something like that. Pretty decent in doubles, just not like super good in my opinion. I think he would be like the lower end of this tier probably. Maybe like better than Sword Fighter, but like I think that looks about right. And with that, that is going to be it for the tier list. I appreciate everyone watching. As always, social media and partner stuff is down below, and I will see you all. Let me know what tier lists you want me to do for the next Tuesday. And again, come out on Fridays for when I do them. As always, social media partner stuff is down below, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.